Introducing the new DAZN Boxing Show podcast. No matter the time or the place, getting your boxing content has become easier than ever. Tune in as we give you exclusive insights, predictions, fight night recaps, and more alongside the biggest names in the game. All for free. Available globally every Thursday across all audio streaming platforms and with new episodes dropping weekly to give you the latest news. Just type in the DAZN Boxing Show podcast, listen in, and enjoy.
Let's throw some jabs.
The fight starts now!
Well, Sergio, Deontay Wilder got back to his winning ways on Saturday, and the former heavyweight champ believes it won't be long until he holds a world title once again. After knocking out Robert Helenius, Wilder said he intends to hold Oleksandr Usyk, the unified heavyweight champion, to his public promise that Usyk would face Wilder next. So Sergio, with Tyson Fury zeroing in on a title defense against Derek Chisora, should Usyk face Deontay Wilder?
Yes, I love this fight. I love this challenge for Usyk. Usyk's the type of fighter that power doesn't intimidate him. Size doesn't intimidate him. You know, he's already faced fighters like that. In the World Series of Boxing, he faced Joe Joyce, and it doesn't get bigger and stronger than Joe Joyce. Yes, Wilder has that big right hand that detonates, and whoever he touches with it, they're going to sleep. Usyk would, definitely go to sleep as well. But it won't land, man. I don't think he'll land for 12 rounds because the power that Usyk won't bring to the table, he'll bring everything else, from the ring generalship to the footwork to the speed, the technique, that southpaw style, the amateur backing. I love this fight for Usyk. Not only is it going to cement him as one of the great heavyweights if he can knock out somebody like Wilder or even beat him convincingly, but if he can do it in an era where heavyweights don't want to fight the best. I think Usyk has that style and has that mindset and that ability to go through all these guys because he's going to bring a game plan individually to beat every single fighter. So yeah, I say Usyk next for Wilder.
Yeah, but what is the upside for Oleksandr Usyk to take this fight in January or February of 2023? Tyson Fury is going to take on Derek Chisora, a guy he beat handily twice already in his career, back when Chisora was a more prime fighter. Now Chisora is 38 years old and just squeezed out a win over Kubrat Pulev in his last fight. This should be a relatively easy paycheck for Tyson Fury. And if you're Usyk, yeah, you're probably going to be the favorite going up against Wilder because you're not going to walk into anything big, and you're going to show Wilder the kind of angles he's probably never seen from a smaller fighter before in his career. But there still is the possibility of losing a fight because of one big punch. And if you lose that fight, all of a sudden, the massive payday that comes with facing Tyson Fury is gone. We're not talking about Usyk having to wait like 6 months or 9 months or whatever it is for Tyson Fury. Fury's going to face Chisora, and he's only doing that because Usyk said he needed to give his body time to heal in 2023. So Usyk takes 2022. Usyk takes the rest of this year off, goes into next year, lets Fury do his thing, and then in February, March, or April of 2023, he takes on Fury for the Undisputed Championship. After that, a Wilder fight's going to be there. You can go to the U.S., face Deontay Wilder. Maybe Wilder's even bigger if he beats Andy Ruiz. Don't face Wilder now. Worry about Tyson Fury next.
Listen, I don't mind that idea either, but knowing Usyk and as ambitious as he is, this is a man that won everything from the amateurs to gold medal to heavyweight championship to unifying and becoming undisputed at cruiserweight. You can't tell him what to do. He likes biting off more than he can chew. And here's the thing about Wilder. Yes, he can detonate you with that big right hand, with those big punches, but he's not a volume puncher. He certainly doesn't have footwork. Usyk may not have the big power, but he has everything else. This is boxing. This is a sweet science. This is a specialist at what he does. Usyk will know how to detonate that big right hand, and I would think beat him in a one-sided fight. There's always going to be that chance for the eraser, but that's boxing for you. I think Usyk outbox him, if not stops Wilder. I love this challenge.
But why do it now? No, hold on. Why do you have? Okay, it's a great challenge. But what is the point of doing it now? You have got a chance to fight for the undisputed heavyweight championship in the first half of 2023. I take it back. Not a chance. It's going to happen. Assuming Tyson Fury gets through Derek Chisora unscathed, this fight between Usyk and Fury is going to happen. It makes no sense for for Usyk to take a big risk. If he wants to shake some of the rust off that comes with a few extra months off, fine. Go back to Ukraine, take a fight there. Go somewhere else in Europe and take a lower level fight. Do not face someone as dangerous as Deontay Wilder when you have a mega fight against Tyson Fury waiting for you in the next few months.
Hey, look, we're reversing roles here. Normally I would say something like that, but I see the vulnerabilities in Wilder. And power doesn't scare boxers. Let me say that again, Mannix. Power does not scare boxers that know how to use their upper body movement, their angles, their technique. And of course, when you have that unbelievable amateur pedigree that Usyk has, no, he's going to outbox him and he's going to frustrate him. I think he might stop Wilder. And what a challenge. What a
yeah, but
name
Sergio,
on his resume if he can do that.
lots of guys outbox Wilder. Like Luis Ortiz in both of their fights was outboxing Wilder until he got blown up in both of those fights. Tyson Fury outboxed Wilder convincingly in the last two fights that they had. Frankly, outboxed him in the first one, but suffered those knockdowns, which leveled the playing field. I mean, being outboxed or outboxing Wilder is not a major accomplishment. What Wilder has is that catastrophic right hand that he can detonate you on any time. And you're probably right. Usyk probably avoids that shot. But why even roll the dice that you might walk into something big and ruin your chances at a payday that could probably exceed $20 million in the next few months?
Because this is a man that has won everything in his way. Usyk has, like Loma, Usyk has beaten everyone they put in front of him, from amateurs to the pros. They're that skilled, man. They have that much they have that much confidence. They were groomed to be great since kids. That's a Ukrainian way, man. I mean, they have a special way of training fighters, not only physically, but mentally. They train like chess players, touching lights on boards and memorizing numbers. Their mindset is different, man. And when you look at a guy like Wilder, who's, yeah, explosive up here, but childish down there, he doesn't have the footwork. He falls off balance. Usyk will just play with him. He'll toy with him. Yes, a one right hand will end everything, but that's the case with every power puncher. And that doesn't scare boxers. Power does not scare boxers. It's speed, it's youth, it's agility, it's athleticism. These are the things that intimidate a boxer. Certainly not power.
I didn't say Usyk was intimidated. I just said it doesn't make any kind of business sense to face Deontay Wilder before he faces Tyson Fury. I hope Usyk faces Fury, faces Wilder in 2023, and if he wins, he will not only be the undisputed heavyweight champion, he will be the unquestioned fighter of the year.